Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Martinello on Tour. On this channel I talk about my travel experiences, the destinations I visit and the people I meet. So yeah, let's talk about the last few days. So I just came back from the beautiful city of Paris. It was a really amazing trip. I really had a great time there and I'm gonna tell you now why I went there, what I did there and yeah, how it was. So the main reason why I went to Paris was because I had a job interview. I had a job interview with the company Backroads, and they invited me. It was the last stage of the uh, multi-stage interview process. So it was kind of a get to know the company to a group interview. So this was the main reason. So I left on first day evening. I took a late flight from Vienna with Austrian Airline, and then I arrived actually quite late in Paris. So actually, this was a bit. I was a little bit nervous because I don't know, to arrive in a new city so late in the evening, and the airport was like 1 hour, 40 minutes away from the city center. So I wasn't that. I was a little bit nervous, let's say, because I wasn't sure if I can make everything to the hostel. But in the end, everything worked out super fine. I went to the airport to Guyot, something with G. I always tell them something with G. I think it's some Guyot something. Yeah, northeast of Paris. And I went there. The bus was kind of I booked it. I went out, got the ticket for the bus, and then bam, just in the bus to the city center, and from there with the metro, it's super easy. Just I had to change once, but I got one metro ticket. I got like a small paper thing in Paris. I still remember the last time I was there. And you went. It was really easy. So in I went to the south in Chantilly. Chantilly was the area called. The hostel was the Joe and Joey hostel, which is actually a really cool concept and surprisingly funny. I was there the weekend before I'm in Vienna. I went to IKEA and then I was like, oh, let's check out this hostel. And it was also a Joe and Joey. So I talked a little bit with these people there, and yeah, they told me that they have like a lot of hostels and hostel hotel concept and around the world, also in South America and stuff. So yeah, really interesting. Just a coincidence that I stayed there, but it was great. So I arrived there, and then directly when I arrived there, party was going on. First evening, around 1 o'clock, was pretty good, pretty funny. But I decided to directly go up in the room, go to sleep, and be ready for the next day for the interview. So I did that. I had a light night of sleep because I was nervous, and people went in and out and turned on the lights. You know, I was hostel life. I forgot my eye shades, but yeah, in the end, it did take it how it is, and it's fine. It was okay. Yeah, I survived, and I woke up. I was late, so I woke up, tried to get some backup food to just be sure if there's no vegan stuff around that I have something with me, like some hummus and bread. I found finally. Also, the supermarket didn't open exactly in time, like 5 10 minutes later. But everything I was super early, super good in time. So because I didn't want to be late for the interview. And then, yeah, I went. But the hostel was really close by, and the interview was in the International University. Beautiful building, beautiful um, atmosphere. It was really nice, really impressive. And then yeah, I went in and I already talked to the first people. Hey, are you also here for the interview? And yeah, and then we already chit chat a bit, and then yeah, it started. So the whole interview process was pretty cool, pretty relaxed, but still, it was an interview, so still you were observed. You had to do some tasks and changing a tire of a bicycle, and some public speaking exercises, some role play situations, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And I was really impressed of all the people, like all the other future trip leaders or potential trip leaders or interviews. And yeah, they were all had such a great stories, and they had really good public speaking skills, and was yeah, were just cool people, generally cool people. So I really had a great time. And I really, yeah, was a good interview. I would say it was really different. I never experienced something like this before, but I liked it. I gave my best, and that's all what I could do, and that's how it is. And maybe they already, like, I already got the response for the interview, and unfortunately, or I don't know, I wouldn't say unfortunately, but just, yeah, I just didn't, I wasn't the right fit. So they said I'm not the right fit, which upset me first at the beginning a little, because I was like, okay, I put so much effort in it and I went to Paris and everything, but actually now I take it. Maybe I'm really not the right fit, or maybe it's not the right time, but I had a good time and I gave my best. That's all what I could do, so I'm gonna take it how it is. Yeah, so that's with that. But let's talk more about my more day in Paris. Or after the interview, we hang out a bit with also some other interviewees, and we went to a nice restaurant, or like a kind of bar restaurant. It was pretty cool, so we chit chat there. But then also I decided to call it a day quite early, to have more from the next day, to wake up early and then use the last day, because I just stayed one more day. So yesterday evening I already came back. So yesterday then I woke up early. Then I decided to check out some nice vegan bakery or breakfast place where I could go. And then I found a beautiful place. You're gonna see it here, where they have like all typical pastries and bread and everything, and all vegan. It was really, really cool, really amazing. To get like this French experience also as a vegan. Like, I really like that. It's cool. Like, I don't feel left out that I can't experience the original culture, let's say. And yeah, I was there alone, and then there was this lady coming in, and then it was like, hey, she just asked me if I can take care if no one takes the seat next to me or the table. And then we started chatting, and then we had such a nice talk in the morning, thanks to Elisabeth. Like, maybe, I don't know if she's watching it, but it was so great, to see. And she spoke German, English, and then sometimes French, but I didn't understand. And then I said sorry, but that somehow also inspired me to learn maybe French, and maybe I said this before in some videos. I met other French people, girls, men before in the last days, weeks, and yeah, so maybe that's a thing. I really get more interested in the culture, because it's really a different culture than our culture in Austria, and yeah, and I think it would be a good thing to learn the language if you want to get more into the culture. So I had this nice chat with Elisabeth, and then I was on the way, I planned also simultaneously to the breakfast that I want to do a free walking tour. So the free walking tour, I didn't book anything, I just looked it up, and there was one offer in the hostel, and then I said okay at 10, and then I went to Notre Dame, in front of Notre Dame, because I thought that's the meeting place, but there was no one at 10. So I just looked around, I googled again, okay, there's one at 10:30. And it was close to Notre Dame. It was like maybe Plaza Saint-Michel, something like that, but really close to, just around the corner. So yeah, I went there, and then free walking tour. I don't know if you know the concept. It's like a tour, you go there, and then it's based on tips. So they walk you around and show you the most interesting points, the most interesting sites, and then and in this tour also I really tried to talk to people, to get to know them also a little bit between walking from one place to the next. So I talked with multiple people there as well, to just, I don't know, to have a good time and just get an idea what they are doing here and why they are in Paris and where they are from and stuff like that. So I also had a great time there. And so the tour was really informative and really nice sights. And then I see here the pictures around what I'm gonna see here in the videos, what I took. And then I decided to go to amazing vegan restaurant, which I got recommended by Johannes, which is a friend here from Vienna. We met at the running meeting every Wednesday with the running meeting and he recommended I should go there, and then okay, so it was high on my list to go there, and I did that. I went there. It was like, I don't know, 20 minutes by metro or something, and then really full. It was like 2 o'clock, so Saturday, 2 p.m. full, and they said like, it's gonna take like half an hour to wait. And it's like, okay, it's okay. I just said, they noticed my number, and then I walked a little around. They came back, and that's just a little bit more. And then it's like, okay, I really wanted to go because it looked amazing. Even a lot of people were sitting outside. It had like 5 degrees. He offered me to sit outside. I said, no, I don't want to sit. I was already freezing a bit. I was underdressed. And so I just waited a little bit longer, and then, yes, I got the table. And so I went in, and then also I just said, hey, I didn't even check the menu. I was just like, hey, can you recommend me something? What I should try? And then, so he recommended me like a soup. To be honest, I don't know what this soup was, maybe carrot or something. And a risotto. The risotto was amazing. It was with some mushrooms and some mushroom essence or something. Wow, it was really, really, really delicious. I really liked it. And then I also asked for recommendation for a pastry. So the pastry was like a blueberry cheesecake, and it was just delicious. It was so amazing. It was so good. I loved it. It was because I like most things, but I can tell when they are really special and really good. But this one was like so creamy and but also light, because sometimes these vegan kind of cream cakes are really heavy and dense because there's so much cashew or so much fat in there. This one was really just delicious. And then I also decided, there were two guys sitting next to my table, and somehow we also started to chat, because I asked them, I don't know, take care of my bag or something, and I went to the toilet. And then I had a really amazing chat with these two guys. So one, Oscar, he is a pilot, so we were talking about this, and I forgot his name, but I'm gonna link him. I'm sorry for that. But he's a physiotherapist, and he told me about the stories. He lived in China and how he became vegan, or not vegan, or vegetarian, and tried to be vegan. And it was really, really interesting. They both live in Paris or spend time in Paris, and are not from there, but they moved kind of there. And it was really, great talk and great insights about their stories. A really great chat. We exchanged our Instagram, so that's why I'm gonna link them in this post and videos. And then it was already kind of time to go to the airport. So I made my way to the airport, and it was also super easy. So if you ever go to Paris from Guyot airport, it's really kind of convenient. On the way back, I took the metro, kind of. It's an extended metro, so you just enter the metro, you buy a different ticket, like airport ticket, and then you can go the whole way. It takes like half an hour. So super convenient, super easy. And I chilled a bit in the airport and arrived quite late here in Vienna. And that's about my trip. About my trip to Paris. It was really, I don't know, so diverse with the interview, and then actually I got the email in the airport, so I was a little bit, not that it was, of course it affected me a little bit that they didn't take me, but now I'm already trying to see it in the best way, and I think I just go on. And another thing is I'm just one night, I was one night here. Today in the evening I'm gonna leave already to Berlin. So I'm also there. I'm gonna try to make the best out of Berlin, to go to the ITP, which is the International Tourism Fair, which is one of the biggest, I don't know, in Europe or even in the world. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna focus on that. I'm gonna try to give my best also today. I'm gonna see what's coming up today. And then in the evening, I'm gonna go by night train the first time. Night train from Vienna to Berlin. And I'm also gonna make some videos when I'm in Berlin. So this was a little preview as well. So with that, I would like to thank you very much for watching. I think it was a little bit longer, the video, but it was the video for the last few days. I summarized everything what I experienced in the last few days. And yeah, again, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, just please like it. With this, like, really push the like button. Not just think about liking it. Push, be active. Yeah, push it. And if you don't want to miss out the upcoming videos, then you just subscribe to the channel, and you're gonna see all the time what's coming up next. Also check out my Instagram on my stories. I'm gonna also post some stories. And the other way, if you're on Instagram, go on my YouTube channel. You can see there the whole video. And yeah, with that, thank you very much, and see you next time. Have a good one. Bye, guys.